Hello, my beautiful darlings, and welcome back to the Commonwealth. This is your friendly neighborhood lady coming to you from murkwater construction site. And you know what? Timer. And off we go. And if you're new here, hi, how are you? Subscribe. So, we got a shit ton of shit to do. Yeah, I know I said that twice. Well, I just finished beautifying a barn that last time looked like, well, studs. So, it's up and going. It's up and going. Sorry. Not really. But yeah. And we need another power thingamajigger. Power. Power. Yeah. No. Yeah. I want a very specific one. And it needs to look shitty. And this one fits the bill. Since we have one here that looks somewhat new, right? Okay. You're giving me attitude. That's fine. I can give attitude back. Even though I prefer not having to smack talk to my wires, but sometimes it is required to get the wire to do that, right? So now we got water. Not so shabby dabby do. Oh, yeah. You need to go in here. I know we do not want prefabs, but see that section here that says Pier Shack in CVC, right? They have some nice little pieces in here that goes somewhat along with what we already have there, right? So those are the babies we're looking for, kind of. And I was kind of hoping that we could curate this a bit, and I think we can achieve that. We don't want this to be too nice looking, but also, yeah, nobody wants muddy shoes either, so I kind of feel like doing this shenanigans, right? Dog meat, baby. There you go, that's better, right? I figured doing this shenanigans would help a bit. So, why do I have a sneaky suspicion it wants me to hand place this shite? Yeah, of course you do. Fine. Fine. And then we need to put this baby over here. Yeah. That immediately helps so much. It doesn't look like, oh, it's a brand new structure. It looks so nice. No. This looks believable, right? So we're gonna stick with that. But what if let's do that. And we're gonna purify this as well, because once again, we don't want this to look too nice. Yeah. oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And again, guys, thank you so much for saying you felt bad of me losing what we already made. The main reason why I did feel somewhat upset about that were, first of all, we did make great progress, right? I was like, oh shoot, right? Plus, I knew you guys had already invested time in fucking watching, which made me feel even more fucking terrible. And that's what actually made me sad. Yeah, it sucks losing progress. Absolutely does. Do I want that to happen to anybody else? Hell no. No way, no form. I want that to happen to anybody else. But like I said, I were upset. Sure. I'm not gonna deny that. Because that would be lying. And I'm no good at lying, so... What's that? That is actually okay. Of course I was mad for a tiny bit. Nowhere. But then I struck it off. I looked at my area again and took it from there. And honestly, I think we managed to survive together. Oh, that's kind of yeah, we need a staircase there, but that's gonna have to wait. That looks reasonable. Okay. Here we need a tiny bit more of D-space too. Like that. Yeah, I don't want to have to move that tree again. I really don't. Not because we can't, but because I really don't want to. What if we do that? Of course, we've got to straighten it up, but just a tiny bit. Do that, right? Want it a tiny bit under, like so. I don't have any snapping on at the moment, hence why I can get away with what we are doing at the moment. Otherwise, it wouldn't allow me to. And I know my fellow Xbox players got that option too when you put in place anywhere, so gives you the opportunity to do some of the shenanigans as well. And my PlayStation peeps, Quapper Stick. I'm just gonna move my chair. I'm not gonna scrap that because we might need it later. And it might be added over here somewhere. Who knows? I don't know yet. Well, let's just put back on object snap for now. Because we are in need of some railings. Some of these babies right there. We need one there. And this side we are gonna mix and match just a bit. That is delicious. Alright. And here we are looking hunky-dory. And of course, on that side we are indeed in need of some those. And then over here, next to the steppy steps, again mixing and matching just a wee bit. So we got a illusion of safety right here. Yeah, it's coming along. I'm gonna try not to spin too much, but I'm trying to look around to see if there's anywhere else that might need a railing before we move along. Yeah, we are gonna stuff run right under, right. I know I got snapping on, but come on, behave. Right there. Just a tiny bit. We don't want any more rats getting the wrong idea to get in there, so we are just gonna throw in some railing underneath there. I don't want to have to do that all the way around, but that corner over there, I think it was kind of needed. And scrappy piece there. You know what? I think we are gonna add in some mud fruit right in here. Or some of my other favorite plants from Creative Garden. That would actually be nice. And in this area here, we are gonna set up a small fishing dock. Because out here, there's more water. Is it gonna be entirely functional? No. Is it gonna look good? Yes. Alright. You know what? Let's tackle that dock right now because we got a lot of decorating to do and I don't want to have to go back in a minute being like that. Oh shoot. I totally forgot about yada 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 and yeah. We don't need power, but we do need... Can we put that... No, that's kind of outside of the area. That would actually look nice, but we got more water. It's not the only place we got water. We got all of this. All of this. Water, water, water. And that looks like a trash pile. Delicious. But you know what? For the fishes... Yeah. Let's put one there. Right? And we're gonna sneak another one there. Want a tiny bit of room in between them. So that one is for small blobbies and that one is for a tiny bit bigger blobbies. Does make sense, does it? snap back on before I forget. And I start yelling and saying, why is this not snapping? And yes, I am making fun of myself. So don't feel targeted because I'm not making fun of you guys. I'm making fun of me, alright? Sometimes snapping is a blessing, other times snapping is a curse. But I dare say, that does not look too bad. Right. And we're gonna add in some steppy steps and some plywood. It's gonna be delicious. And these ones here are animated, so they bob around. So it's not just static. Don't get me wrong, static is nice. But, sometimes a tiny bit of movement is good too. Okay, stump here. And let's get one of those tiny ones right here. Was that a bad idea? Might be a bad idea. No, we're gonna force it right through there. That works. And since that is somewhat of a junction, one more there. Yeah. So now we got two blobby farms. Let's just get a tiny bit of these thingies, right? Because they are gonna need some light up in these babies. You were just sitting nicely. There you go. Cover up that bird. Honestly, we should give Vesta props for making those seagulls look so creepy. They really do look creepy though. And there. If I get my boots wet, I'm gonna be so disappointed in myself. Yeah, boots are wet. That's it. I quit. Here. That way I think they should be able to see something. somewhat finicky, really. Let's see. Let's go with that one. Oh, they hang without a hook. That's interesting. Next victim, please. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the hooks. And stay. I apparently do want to stay up there without them. So, why bother, right? Hopefully that is gonna look somewhat haunting at night. I would love that. I only have one with some floppies sitting on it. I think we do. Let's just actually let's put that there. And have that poking up over here. And then we're gonna put some plywood underneath. I just don't want to have to go back and forth through the menus, so I think that is enough netting. Ah, a tiny bit more. Just a wee bit. Now we love that, right? Yeah. Keep up magic. Keep up magic. I think that's baby in here. Real good. And now we can unlock this. Oop. Yes, that's the ticket. Alright, I am not mad at that. I'm gonna add that there. And over here. Right in here. I want it somewhat poking up. But I also need it to blend. Yes! Perfect. And this one is gonna go right around there. And then one with the netting. Just hang on. One with the netting. I'm gonna place right on there. I kind of feel like we need to extend that and actually have a fishmonger on the back side of this. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a fishmonger. And I'm just gonna stick that right up here. And let's find the blobbies. We're losing freaking daylight already. Oh no, we're losing daylight. And I might be losing my voice too. Great. Ha! Got you, Blobby. Well, let's fix that daylight problem, because in the that way we can see how nice it looks with the whatchamacallit, oil lamps. Yeah, with the oil lamps. Oh, there's my chair. I will see it. I see. 14. Cheers. Perfect. It's still a tiny bit gloomy. That's the word, gloomy. And my nose is trying to escape me. Which is not a good thing, because I did take my allergy medicine, so it shouldn't be doing that, but apparently my nose got other ideas. So, that's what wood. Backswept, upright, flat. Flat is what we're looking for. Don't want to have to plywood everything, but I do want some plywood here and there too. That looks somewhat okay. And I will need that big blue piece. Yeah. This one we will have to tilt just a tiny bit. And yeah. Gives a tiny bit of texture, you know, without it being too much. That, my friends, are not too bad. Just gonna plop down some plywood here and there too. Because it's gonna help break up all of these walkways. And it might seem nonsensical to some, but see, if we step back, right, and take a look, just those few added extra small pieces of ply breaks it up a bit visually, right? So, now we are gonna play a tiny bit with some planks here. And I'm just gonna layer those right along here, right? And we're gonna add one more on this side. Because it's gonna make it look a bit more raggedy shaggedy. And here, this piece, we're gonna press F7 if I can find it on the keyboard. Hello, there you are. And we're gonna change the axle. And we're gonna bring it down to there. I think that will do it. Now this blue plywood, we're gonna give it a tiny bit of a scoot back. How's that? Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, nice. All right. Put that one there, and one over here. Kind of looks like they've been reinforcing it, maybe just a tiny bit. And we're gonna throw a random plank there and tilt it, and then we're gonna lower it down just a tiny bit. Yes, 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 yes. Nice. Okay, that's enough of that. Dog meat, Nick, move. I love you guys, but you're in the way, dudes. You're in the way. I do love them, but they are in the way. So. Seriously, darlings, can you not? Yeah, I can't stay mad at them. I really can't. And I just realized I've been sitting on a fucking angle. Sorry about that. But, yeah. They'll get out of there sooner or later. And one scrappy corner there. You know what? Scoochie muscoo, scoochie muscoo, scoochie scoochie scoo. Whoop! How is that? That is not terrible. And here, I think we will keep that side open and stay in here. Dog meat baby, you gotta move, boy. I feel bad. But then again, he is in my way. and we are building, so and we're just going to lay these steps here like that. And then we shall find some other railing pieces because I had enough of those. Don't get me wrong, I like my vanilla pieces, I do. But sometimes it's nice with something a tiny bit different, you know? So it doesn't look the same. Yeah, we're keeping that. I only get one tab. Oh, that's a shame. I know we are a tiny bit away from Diamond City. I know. But these here, they are beauteous. We have a corner piece. I don't see no corner for this baby. See, why do you do that to me? Hang on. No. Well, we could layer these just a wee bit. No. Nope. No. Okay. Thank you, CVC. Come again. We're just gonna stonify this. That works for me. Okay, I had enough looking at that garlic goop. But yeah, now we have a usable area. And 2 spots to occupy cellars. So we're gonna chuckle on here. What if... I'm gonna try and layer these. And it might not work the way I intend to. But we're gonna try nonetheless. That actually doesn't look too... So... kind of feel like it helps a bit. And time is up. I'm just gonna quickly finish. Because now, if we take a look-see, it still looks open from this side, right? But if we come over here, is it too much with the stone walls? I don't think so. You know what? I think if we just include a bit more of these. So it more or less looks like they're trying to keep the water in, right? And here by the water, we will have to find some taller fence pieces, but there along the edge of the water, those little stony pieces, I like those. Those look great with this. Okay. And you know what? We are just gonna quickly throw in a tiny bit of decor in the bar before we call it quits. That we can do quickly. I promise. I swear, sis. Quickly, a couple more rocks. And I went to the furniture tab. Yikes. Welcome ring. And I do apologize about the fast scrolling, but I am trying to quickly get this down because time is up. And you guys know what that means. I should stop building, right? Exactly what it means. I just want to test one last thing before we say goodbye and I save and all of that good shenanigans. Can we get 2 set of roof in, please? That's exactly what I want to know. And once we try and see, I'm just trying to make sure they are somewhat straight or lined up, I should say. We push that just somewhat in there. Get in there. Almost. Hang on. We're gonna scooch that tiny bit. Look down. Alright. Almost got it, people. But I will exchange those with some that doesn't look that new. Right. Look down. Perfect. And then the last thing that we're gonna put in, they're not getting an entire freaking nice kitchen, but there is some cabinets in here that doesn't look brand new, but they still look nice-ish, right? Like this one. I kind of was thinking of putting that down there. That way we still got plenty of room for people. Yeah. I know it wasn't a shit ton of decorating today, but we did manage to get some things done. And I gotta say, it is starting to come together. It really is. So hopefully this was somewhat useful. Thank you, Dogmeat, for not being stuck in the floor anymore. And I'm sorry, baby boy. But you two have a weird tendency to be in my way, guys. Both of you. Alright. But yeah, it's starting to come together. It's starting actually to look like something. Now is, well, it's starting to take shape. It's starting to look like a scrappy little settlement that you actually do want to stay at. Even though the structures are not as nice as Diamond City or the Forest Grove Dam, but it's still got some je ne sais quoi. Alrighty. Well, if you're new here, subscribe, hit that bell, and all of that good shenanigans, and don't forget to leave me a comment. I read them, and I try to get back as soon as possible. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Merry Christmas, guys. Christmas, Christmas time is here.